Oh. Take a look at the living room. Pretty funky, to say the least. Hey everybody, Justin Barber, the Mindful Barbarian. Today, coming to you from my living room, which as you can see is very colorful and bright and bold. That is a new thing. I've done that lately, partially just to brighten things up in here, and we know we're going to be spending a lot of time indoors this winter, and mostly in this room, or I am mostly in this room, and been planning on doing it for a while, but we're in the middle of a global pandemic also, and it got me thinking about what kind of ways people are creative when they're down. And you know, right now a lot of deadlines are gone. I help run a convention, MisCon in Missoula, Montana, a science fiction convention, and lots of people do costumes. This is my Wolverine outfit from a couple years ago, and you know, without having a hard line to push you to say, hey, you got to get this done, you got a deadline, it's kind of hard to work on costume stuff, I think, and I haven't been. I've got a Skeletor outfit in mind and planned, and haven't done any work on it, and who knows if we're even going to have a convention this year, or any of them, I don't know. You know, it's the end of May every year. Between now here, Halloween to May, it's a long time out, but who knows, it doesn't look good. So does that make me want to work on costumes? No, on one hand it could be a great thing. I'm also building an Alphonse Elric suit. Giant suit of armor, I put a lot of planning into it, started working on it, got sidetracked. Now at this point would be an ideal time to sit down and put some creativity into that and work on it, but I just don't have a deadline. I feel like the convention's probably not going to happen this upcoming May, and in fact they just put new restrictions on us today, so who knows. But one of the things that I typically like to do is 3D print things. My Wolverine helmet here was 3D printed by a friend of mine, and then I spent about 40 hours on it, filling it and smoothing it and sanding it and painting it and doing everything and doing all these techniques and, you know, getting all that stuff set. It's not that comfortable. I'll give it that. It's heavy, but it looks cool. It goes right here. But one of the things I typically like to do is 3D print stuff and make cool things. I've got my Wolverine claws, half of them, and in there a master sword that I printed and a Sheikah slate. Both of those are for my daughter's Link costume from Breath of the Wild. Oh, there's a character I love. One back there. Yeah, and my brother should be doing sculpture still. He's not been lately, but he made this, among other things. That's weeks worth of work. Individual bones, individual pieces of metal. It's super cool. So I have it sitting here. It's hard to find a place to put it. Keep it safe, and it looks cool. If you keep on watching my videos, you're gonna see me doing some stuff from right here with this as a backdrop. So, also, there I'm just gonna put myself all out there. I always do that in real life, pretty much all the time, but I don't really let my messed up hair be seen. I like to slick my hair back, and who cares? Today, messed it up, and there we go. But anyway, I like dressing up, but I like doing it my way. I don't have boots for this thing. I just flip-flops. That's what I did at the convention. That's what I'm still doing. I've considered making some boots, but it's kind of funnier. I've got an Eddard Stark cloak in there also. I've got some Jedi robes. I've got all that stuff. I just wear flip-flops with it usually. I think it's funny, and I'm not trying to look like or act like, for instance, the Wolverine. I did grow the beard, and I at that time grew my hair out. I got really into it. I kept the beard, but I cut my hair back shorter. But anyway, creativity. I sure know the feeling when I don't want to be creative. I know how much that sucks. And I don't know, kind of costuming and doing all that, I'm just not that interested in actually creating my new stuff. There's no deadline. I don't have any reason to kind of hurry up and get it done, you know. It's just in limbo. And I think with everybody and everything, or most things, being in limbo right now, it's easy to fall into a, holy smokes, I don't know exactly what my hair looks like, but I know it doesn't look how it usually does, so I don't necessarily love that, but whatever. So you get to see me how I am. But anyway, this limbo, I think it could be pretty damn hard to get out of that. And one way, do something creative. Maybe working on your costume isn't your thing. Maybe it is. I mean, if you're doing one right now, throw that in a comment. I'd be interested to see who actually is. I've got a friend, Iki and Snow Cosplay. Just saw on Instagram that they are working on, or at least Iki is working on some costuming stuff that she's got going on. And there's not an impending convention. That's kind of crazy, you know, really, but it's awesome. And I think whatever it is that can get you going, maybe you're not somebody that needs to have a deadline. I think so many of us are. I know I am, but you know, if you could do it, great. What if you can't? Well, do something else. You know, do something else. I've got, if you look around at my crazy looking living room, which if you've seen any of my videos, you might not have seen any yet, but like, look at this. I'm painting this. I'm still in the process. Put a new LED light setup in there. Painted that crazy ass yellow color. Put the blue, which I really like. I like the yellow too, because I think it goes together. You got the sunroom I did a while ago, but we wanted to make it eclectic and interesting. And I don't know, it's really boosted my creative juices lately. That bat thing is obviously a Halloween deal, but these colors are not. They're gonna stay. This needs another coat. The purple doesn't look as solid as it's going to, or the black. That's one coat of black, which shout out for Benjamin Moore paint. It's really awesome if you're gonna work on your household products. Benjamin Moore is what we use, take it from a house painter. But anyway, black walls and the yellow, I really like that look. Hanging out in this room, working on videos, working on editing. It's pleasant, it's nice. In the middle of the night, this is a dark room. In the middle of the night, it looks the same way. You can be creative. You can do the same thing. Well, maybe you can't do that at your house, but that's what I'm doing. Kitchen already was funky. It used to be 2 tones of salmony pink. And a long time ago, I painted that black and did the blue American clay in there. So I don't know. My point is, you might not be able to change your apartment or whatever. What I have done is thrown some creativity into my environment, and it's made it nicer to do this stuff and do videos and stuff. So anyway, everybody's got their thing. Whatever yours is, do it. Find something new. Take up some new task. Whatever it is. I think that's part of being more balanced, creating things. It's easy to destroy things. I obviously throw Trump memes in these videos. If you've watched any of my other stuff, you've seen my making fun of Donald Trump stuff. I do a hell of a lot of that on the internet anyway. Facebook and all this. It's pretty negative. I think it's not really doing much as far as it's a drop in the bucket, but it's a negative action. And so I think trying to cancel that out with some positive creation and creativity expression of that is a good thing. Okay. Messy, ignore the messiness. This is what some creativity looks like too. Oh, don't step on dog toys. So the mess in here, you know, we're moving things around, cleaning things out. Mary Beth, who is hard at work right now in her work environment. Sometimes for her, if she declutters things, then she can express her creativity a lot better. Now for me, that is not the case, because this is my area. Some foam. I'm working on an Alphonse Elric costume. I shouldn't say I was working on an Alphonse Elric outfit. And I am going to do that, but I got to get back into it. So here's 2 3D printers. My green one, I have cannibalized it for parts. For the newer one, it's still just kind of sitting there, even though it's functioning well, but I need to get back to it. So anyway, I don't need to declutter. I just kind of pile shit up. Not good, but that's how it is. I see a lot of people on Facebook being creative. I think this thing has set in for so long that people have had to realize that the pandemic's not going away anytime soon. I mean, Trump might keep saying that, but it's not. And it'll be interesting. In 3 months, will I be wrong and it's been gone in 2 months? Maybe, I hope so, but we'll find out. Hopefully, 2021, we can have more opportunities to actually think better, do better, be better, all that stuff. And it just remains to be seen. But for me, with the outside season dying down for painting, I do have a pretty big wallpaper removing job and some interior jobs I need to get to. But I'm going to be freed up. I'm going to have more time to work on videos. So for me, I'm kind of excited to do, well, I'm not kind of, I am excited. It's interesting. It's fun to get out here and try to get to it. And I figure it's one of these things. There's this guy, Roberto Blake. I've been watching some of his videos on how to be successful on YouTube, how to make YouTube videos, you know, what to use, how to figure out how to get it out there. And I watched a video of his that got me thinking about that he's totally right, that you just need to produce a bunch of videos and put them out there. And he's got one that I'll link to it in the description. But I think the idea, you know, he's saying that, yeah, you need to do quality over quantity, but in order to get to quality, you have to produce quantity. So that's what I'm working on. Like, I'll see things that I've screwed up and things in my, oh my God. Hey kid.
I came back for a drink of water.
Oh, you better get a drink of water. But anyway, as far as that goes, you know, you're not going to get to quality unless you put quantity out there. And I see mistakes that I've made or editing things that I wish I could fix in videos I've been working on. I kind of decided who cares. I think there's an element of I just need to get to it and I just need to put them out there. I want it to look great. I'm not one of these people that says I'm a perfectionist, but I want it to look good and it needs to be good. I want it to be perfect and I'm working on it. So anyway, as it is right now, I'm gonna go get back to that and do a little bit of work that I need to do. So go out there, be creative.